What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming to you guys with another video. So the Eagles announced today that they have placed running back Corey Clement on injury reserve, meaning that he will miss at least the next 8 weeks of the season. And running back Boston Scott has been promoted up to the roster to take Corey Clement's spot. For me, this is somewhat disappointing news. I expect Corey Clement, being out for 8 weeks is definitely very disappointing. I know that he was pretty much number 4 running back on the roster. He was on the depth chart. He was number 4. But I'm a big Corey Clement fan. I know some Eagle fans were starting to push him to the side this year, but I was one of those Eagle fans that was saying that I hope they give him, they find a way to get him into our offense. For me, it's disappointing that another season for him is potentially over because of injuries, going on injury reserve. Because you remember last year, he got injured as well. So the next 8 weeks is what they're saying with Corey Clement. Next 8 weeks for Corey Clement, which means that his earliest possible return to be around week 14, 15 of this season. Like I said, I'm a big Corey Clement fan. The guy was he was a huge contributor to us winning our first Super Bowl. And when he's healthy, he was definitely a very solid playmaker for us. So just face the reality right now with Corey Clement. This could potentially be his last year in Philadelphia. I could see him being done after this year. The injuries right now, have been hitting the entire team. But a second straight year of him getting hurt, it's possible that he could not be. Returning next year. As for Boston Scott, this is an opportunity for Boston Scott, obviously. We released him doing the 53-man roster cut. Then we brought him back to our practice squad. And, this is a big opportunity for him, now that he's on the main roster to show, to really show what he can do when he gets the opportunity to play. So I could see them definitely using him in special teams. I've heard comparisons to Darren Sproles when it comes to Boston Scott. He's a very good special teams player. So this is definitely a big opportunity for him. Boston Scott's never really gotten that opportunity. And now that he's on the main roster, who knows how much the Eagles are actually going to use him. But, this is a big shot for him to take advantage of every play he gets, every snap, that he gets on the field. So, I wish him the best. I definitely wish Boston Scott the best this season. Congratulations on coming up to the main roster. Unfortunately, it had to happen on these circumstances. Corey Clement being done for what could be the rest of the year. But the earliest timetable for him, like I said, is probably week 14, week 15. That's if the Eagles decide to activate him. It sucks, man, because Corey Clement, was undrafted back in 2017 for us. He scratched and clawed and earned himself a roster spot that season, and he was a very solid playmaker. He wasn't great catching the football out of the backfield in college. He worked at it. He worked really hard at it, and obviously made some great catches for us, including that big touchdown in Super Bowl 52 against the Patriots. Where Patriot fans still say that he did not catch that in bounds, which he did. Of course, he caught that in bounds, but. I know some Eagle fans, like I said, were definitely starting to push it to the side a little bit, but I was still on the Corey Clement train. I was still hoping that, Corey Clement can definitely contribute to us this year. He didn't get a whole lot of snaps out there, but, the injuries, again, hitting him again. And I would not be surprised if the Eagles, like I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles decide to move on for Corey Clement following this season. We'll see what happens there, man. But just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. Corey Clement's going to injury reserve list. Boston Scott now has an opportunity to really go out there and showcase what he can do, Showcase, take advantage of every snap that he gets out there. He'll be number 4 on the depth chart, of course, behind Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, Darren Sproles. He'll be number 4, but whatever opportunity he gets out there, definitely he has to go out there and take advantage of it, to showcase himself. But get well soon, Corey Clement. I hope I'm wrong about this possibly being your last year. I'm still a Corey Clement fan, and I never forget what he's done for our team. He was like I said, he was definitely a huge contributor for us. But the injuries the last 2 years have been plaguing him, as they have been our entire team. This team, man, just so many injuries left and right. The Eagles, of course, are not hosting. We're going on the road to play the Minnesota Vikings Sunday. For what I hear, Deshaun Jackson hasn't officially been ruled out, but with all likelihood, Deshaun Jackson will not play that game. There's hope that he could return the following week against the Cowboys. If I hear anything new on Deshaun Jackson, of course, you guys know that I will be here to share with you guys, man. But hopefully, man, the rest of the season, man, these injuries that have been plaguing us all season, hopefully, we have a relatively healthy season, the rest of the season, whatever. We got out of the last 2 weeks, I'm not mistaken. Last week for sure, we got out last week without any injuries going down. Sidney Jones is going to play against the Vikings, for what I hear. Let's cross our fingers, man, that that we get through another game where everybody gets out of the game healthy. Sidney Jones, possibly Jalen Mills. I've heard that possibility as well. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. Like I said, that the rest of the season, the injuries come down to a minimum. We're not dropping like flies like we have been, so early this season in the past couple of years. But like I said, man, Corey Clement, get well soon, man. I hope that the Corey Clement era, if you will. I hope that it's not over quite yet. Hopefully he comes back this year. But if not come back this year, come back strong next year. Come back strong next year. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like I told you guys, I'm a Corey Clement fan. Very disappointed to hear this. Let me know what you guys think, man. As always, go Birds. Let's go out there on Sunday and let's whoop these Minnesota Vikings asses. I'm ready for revenge against these Vikings at the last season. Let's go out there and win that game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky 991 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.